Hi everyone, my name is Christy Collier-Hill. I am the General Manager of the Deakin Melbourne Boomers. Today we've got some short segments brought to you by some of our athletes. We're bringing this to you in conjunction with Knox Arts and Events as part of this year's Stringybark Festival. So we have 4 short segments for you today. First up, Tess will be running you through some stretches that you can do pre and post game or any other exercise you're doing. Next, we have Rachel Brewster, who will be running you through some exercises she's doing in her backyard. Maddie Garrick will follow on after that, talking a bit about nutrition and showing you how to make a great smoothie. And then wrapping it up will be Rachel Antoniadou, who will run you through some skills and drills. So I hope you take part and I hope you really enjoy those segments that have been put together by some of our team members. Here at the Boomers, we'll be playing this upcoming WNBL season up in far north Queensland as part of a hub, which means we need your support more than ever. So head on over to melbourneboomers.com.au, check out when we're playing, watch us on the TV, maybe even grab a hub membership. We'd really appreciate your support. Hope you enjoy the rest of the Stringybark Festival and have a good one.
Hey everyone, it's Tess from the Deakin Melbourne Boomers. This video is being presented in partnership with Knox City Council for the Stringybark Festival. Today I'm just going to take you through how our team prepares for a game. I'm going to take you through some rolling, stretching and just some activation exercises. Massive shout out to Core Advantage for putting this little sequence together for our team. So to start with, grab your foam roller. Firstly, we want to target our ITB, so the side of our leg. We start at our knee joint and we roll all the way up to our hip joint. We do 20 of these and then we move to the outside of the quad, so more on the front. 20 of those and then we go straight front on and 20 on the quad. Sometimes if my adductor's feeling sore, we can go at a 45-degree angle on the inside of the leg for the adductor. So we do 20 on the outside, 20 lateral quad and 20 on the front of the quad, each leg. So that's 60 all up. Then we want to get into our calves. So we put the foam roller a little bit above our Achilles, one leg on top of the other, put all the weight through the calf and roll from the knee joint down to the ankle joint. Okay, once we've foam rolled our legs, we want to get into our stretches. So keep your roller here. We put it on the outside of the leg. This is called the crouching adductor stretch. And we put all our weight through our elbows and relax into it. We want to hold these stretches for 30 seconds. So once we've done that one for 30 seconds, we go into our hip flexor stretch, keep the roller for balance, stretching all through the front of the hip flexor. This should get your quad as well. The last one that we do, all the way through the front foot and really lean over. Again, this stretches through the hip flexor. It gets my front calf as well. Okay, now that we've rolled and stretched, we want to activate our muscles. So laying on our tummy, first one, we just want to squeeze our our glutes, so it doesn't look like much. Then when we've done 20 of those both sides, we squeeze our glute first and raise our leg. "20 of those, we flip onto our back, feet planted on the ground, squeezing our bum again and lifting our hips to the ceiling. Again, you guessed it, we go for 20 of those. Up onto our feet now and we get into our squat, so warming up our legs even more. Feet shoulder width apart, weight in the heels, and we just squat down. Till our legs are about parallel. 20 of those. Okay, now I like to just do a bit more jumping and landing mechanics. So for this one, standing on one foot and we jump 90 degrees and stick it. I like to do 3 sets of 5 each side, so 10 each. And the last one I do before I get into more game specific warm up are skaters. So starting off small, starting on one leg, pushing off, landing on the other leg, and 20 of those. Okay, so we want to have a really good warm up, stretch, foam roll, activation to prevent injury. All of these exercises and stretches are also really good when you're sitting at your desk all day to give you lots of mobilization, keep your body nice and limber, and we want to hold our stretches for 30 seconds each. Have a great day.
Hi everyone, my name's Rachel Brewster and I'm going to take you through an interval circuit session. I've been loving doing these during lockdown with the gyms closed because it's super high intensity, it's really good for body weight, strength and cardio, and you can do it in a pretty small space. I've been doing it just like in my driveway here or in the backyard. So I'm going to take you through 5 exercises and you're going to be working for 30 seconds on and resting for 30 seconds. Once you've finished all 5 exercises, rest for a minute and then repeat the circuit again for 3 to 5 rounds. So it'll be between a 20-minute and 30-minute workout. So it's super quick, but really, really effective. So we'll get into the first exercise. It's going to be alternating side lunges into a jump. I just have a mat here, but you don't really need it. You can use a towel or the grass if that works for you. So the alternating lunges, you're going to step to the side, push the weight through your glute, okay? Come back into a jump and then just do the other side. Okay, so that's exercise 1. Exercise 2 is eccentric push-ups. So we're getting down into our push-up position. We're going to lower for 3 seconds. So it's 1, 2, 3. Drop onto your knees and push back up. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Drop onto your knees and push up. If that's too difficult, then you can stay on your knees the whole time. Number 3 is jumping lunges. So again, like the alternating lunges, you want to lean back, make sure you're putting the weight through your glute, not pushing your knee over the toe. You want your knee to stay in line with your ankle. So you're leaning back and just jumping and switching. So that's for the full 30 seconds. If you have to get a rest, then you can just go straight into normal reverse lunges, stepping backwards. Exercise 4 is commandos. So we're getting into our plank position again. We're dropping down onto our elbows and pushing back up. Just alternating. If that's too difficult, then you can drop to your knees again. And just doing the same movement. And the last exercise is alternating sit-ups into punches. So we're getting down in our sit-up. If you have a bench or something, if you're doing it inside, you can put your toes under a bench to make it a bit easier. So we're just going to do sit-up into a punch. So we're just going to alternate for the whole 30 seconds. So it really works the front abs and your obliques as well. So it's 30 seconds work, 30 seconds rest. Once you've finished again, 1 minute rest, and then repeat the circuit 3 to 5 times. I hope you enjoy it. Get out as much as you can. I know you only get 2 hours, but make the most of it. And this is, again, is something that you can do in a really small space. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm Maddie Garrick, one of the co-captains for the Deakin Melbourne Boomers. I'm going to take you through what I do for my morning routine with my nutrition, which is really important to get a good meal in before you start training, so you have that energy to burn off. And I will show you what I do after training as well. So first thing, I have put some muffins in the toaster already. I usually just have some butter and Vegemite, depending on what you feel like. But the main thing that I do have, making sure that I hit all of the macronutrient groups, banana, eggs. I usually have honey, but don't have honey today. And I've got some gelatin, which is really good for your joint health as well. So pretty simple. Banana, break it up a little bit. If you've got a NutriBullet, it's amazing. You can put a lot of things in there. People are probably going to think this is gross, but we get our protein from our eggs, a little bit of the good fats. Now, I can confirm that you don't really taste the egg. Usually I put a little bit of honey in there too, but I don't have that either. And then just a bit of milk. And some gelatin. I also do take some supplements in the morning too, and this is directed by our amazing nutritionist, Dr. Dom Kondo at Deakin University, and I've been working with her. It's my 6th season at the Boomers, so I've been working with her all that time, and she is just absolutely incredible. So I've got just some water with Hydrolyte and a Barocca, and I also take some vitamin C, some fish oil tablets, some curcumin, which is turmeric. I take a daily immune probiotic, some vitamin D, and some iron. So these are, again, all directed by Dom. I am still coming back from an ankle reconstruction surgery, so a lot of these have to do with the recovery and healing in that process, but they're also still good to take on a daily basis too. So I'll have that for breakfast. My muffins just popped up as well. And then after training, we take protein. So we have the Ink protein. I'm not trying to give it a plug, but I am, because it is the best tasting protein I've ever had, and I absolutely love it. So I have that after training, and I've got a muesli bar as well, just to kind of top up. But it's really, really important that within the first half an hour of doing any sort of exercise or workout that you get in your... So coach called about training this morning, but I was saying that it's really important within the first half an hour to get in your protein to start building that muscles, or those muscles I should say, that you've broken down during exercise. So, and then within the hour, getting a proper meal in, so whether that's lunch, dinner, brunch, whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much my morning done, and most of the time I'll have my shake on the go. I'll eat my muffins here, and then yeah, I'll finish the rest off in drive time. Yeah.
Hi everyone, it's Rachel here from Deakin Melbourne Boomers, and today I'm going to take you through a quick 3-minute outdoor ball handling workout that you can do in your backyard. So to start, we're going to start with the ball in our right hand, and we're just going to warm up. We're going to go 20-pound dribbles in different variations. We're going to start off with our fingertips to the ground, nice and low, nice and quick, for 20. Once you've done 20, the next one I want you to bring up is a pound dribble. Keep it at waist height for 20, and we're going to bring it up to our shoulder. Really pound it down, use those muscles. Once you've done 20, bring it up, over your head, try and stay in your stance. And then we're going to switch it over to our left hand. So remember, fingertips to the ball, 20, waist height, nice quick pounds, shoulder height, 20, and then above our head. You can increase that as you need to. So instead of doing 20, you can do 40 or 50, and if you really feel like it, you can even do 100. So this next one, if you have a lemon, pair of socks, or a tennis ball, you can do it on the spot, and it's just practicing some coordination. So you're going to be down nice and low in your stance, ball in the right or the left hand, because you're going to stitch it up. Ball below your knee, nice and quick. You're going to throw up our lemon, tennis ball, or equivalent, and catch it. Swap it over. Same on the other side. Give it a go. Cool. So this next one, I'm going to recommend that you get a tennis ball because it might be a little bit hard with a lemon. If you have a partner, great. A parent, sibling, maybe not a dog, that'll do. If not, you can just use a ball like I'm going to do. You're going to be down in your stance, ball in the left or right hand, so we're going to switch it up. One dribble, just right to the side, doesn't matter. Throw it against the wall. Swap hands. When you feel confident after doing that, you can mix it up. Throw the ball against the wall, cross it over. Throw it against the wall, cross it over. After you're feeling really confident, you can even go cross, through the legs, throw, catch, swap it over. I'll let you decide.